Well, hello, this is another unboxing video, another cheap job lot off eBay, and I do need help to stop buying these stupid things. But there's a few Matchbox and Corgi Juniors type size cars in here which I thought would be good for my scrapyard diorama, because I'm going to get the scrapyard diorama and fill it up with Matchbox size cars, and I need quite a few cars to fill that up because it's quite a big, it'll take a lot more cars than the at that scale than the larger cars I've been using in it before. So if that makes any sense, I'm going to get on with this now. Let's see what's in here. Here we go. Right, well, I've had to go ahead and unwrap some of this, get some of this packaging off a little bit, because it was all like the last video. Everything was wrapped in all these models. They're all very heavy playworn, they're all chipped in quite poor condition, but whoever the guy who bought it, the seller, basically has wrapped it all in bubble wrap and lots of sellotape, which is fair enough, I suppose. You don't want it damaged any more than it already is, but seems like a bit over the top to me. But anyway, let's start with this one because this is already out. So this is a Corgi Whiz Wheels beach buggy, heavily overpainted. It's got the window, but the window is covered in paint. Looks like it's been melted. I think the window's had it. So yeah, this is actually 1/43 scale, so I could stick this in the scrapyard. The dog's making that horrible noise again. Yeah, I could stick that in the scrapyard actually. It's on the scrapyard scale. Just put that down there. Right. Next we've got Corgi Juniors Porsche Carrera. Not very interesting, not very exciting, not the best model a Corgi ever made. Let's face it. Still says turbo on it, but it's been overpainted black. So yeah, not much to say about that really. These are all in quite poor condition, but as I say, it was very cheap. Here we've got, I'm going to try and get through this quick for once. If I can get through it quick, that'd be a miracle. Look at this, we've got a Corgi Juniors Range Rover Police, and it's heavily playworn. Surprisingly, the glass is in good, well, the glass isn't damaged, it's scratched, but it's not cracked. Oh yeah, it's lost one of the beacons and the front suspension's gone. So yeah, that's that one. Put that down there as well. This is one more interesting one. This has got broken windows, but it's a Ford Capri. Looks like the chassis is a bit proud on that one. Whiz Wheels Corgi Juniors Ford Capri. I think this is this was earlier. This is an update of the one that was available as a Rockets model. I think they had the Corgi Ford Capri was in the Corgi's Rockets range, but this is the Corgi Juniors version. Fire chief car. Yeah, it looks like the chassis is sticking out a bit on that one, but I don't know. Glass is all gone, but that's alright. It's going to go on the scrapyard. What I'm going to do with these scale cars when I put them on the scrapyard diorama, I'm not going to suspension test. Yeah, I won't bother weathering them or putting rust effects on them because it isn't really, I can't be bothered, to be honest. I think just chipped up, looking like that, chipped up with broken windows, they look alright as they are, so we'll see how they look. Now, I tried to weather and make the other cars look a bit more realistic, but yeah, hang on, I'm going to have to dig these out because they're all stuck in this packaging. Oh, can I get this out? Can I get it out? Yeah, we've got that one out. I had one of these before. There's a Joker. They made a Joker-mobile version with pictures of the Joker on it from Batman. This is the ambulance version. What does that say? Oh, it's just a red cross. It's the van. It looks like a van version of a 1960s Le Mans car, but it's, again, it's not one of Corgi's finest models. Not their best work, I don't think. Healer Wheeler, that's what it's called. But in the 70s, these sort of fictional fantasy made-up castings, they're all the rage. Corgi were doing it, so a Matchbox, and trying to catch up with Hot Wheels, because Hot Wheels did a lot of fantasy castings as well. Right, I'm going to try and get this out. Oh, come on. It's going to take forever. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because this is going to take forever doing it. I'm just going to get the cars out, line them up, and I'll go through them one by one, because that's going to be a bit quicker than trying to do it this way, fishing them all out the bubble wrap. So that's what it looks like now. I'll get them lined up and I'll go through them one by one with you. Right, so there's what we've looked at so far. There's the packaging over there. I think this just made more sense just to get them out like this. So this is the pile of cars. So where do we start? I'm going to start with this one, because this is not 1/64 scale. This is a Whiz Wheels 1/43 scale Corgi Toys Whiz Wheels. It's a dragster, and it looks like, I'm just trying to see if the wheels are straight. That's the first thing I always check, by the wheels straight. I'm not sure. This is a dragster called Wild Honey. Unfortunately, it's missing most of its paint and its stickers. Yeah, the roof's bent in a little bit, unfortunately. It's got the racing driver there. There should be a glass roof there. There should be a glass roof panel that's been smashed out. But you can see the racing driver, if it will focus, in his little seat. And there's the engine. So yeah, based on a real dragster. It's a real dragster that was around back in the day, in the 70s, I think, and Corgi made a very faithful, accurate model of it. It's a shame about the roof being slightly bent and the windows being broken. Yeah, you can just sort of see, that should say, what does that say? Ice and Bros Racing, it's supposed to say, and Wild Honey on the other side. But still, that's quite cool. You could just take the body shell off that and put rust paint on it, just the rusty body shell of that. Like, it's like an old 1930s or 40s car, isn't it? That would look quite good in the scrapyard. I don't know what to do with that, but anyway. Right, I'm going to try and stop talking so much. Let's put the 1/43 scale cars just at this end. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to speed up now, if I possibly can. Corgi London Taxi. Yeah. It's got opening doors, broken windows, bent suspension. This is not an old one, this is a more recent one. The doors open, like that, you see. Yeah. I used to have a real old London Taxi, full size one, but it was an FX4. This is a TX1, TX2 version, but yeah. Yeah, it's alright, it's not a bad little model actually with the opening doors, but yeah. That's all there is to say about that, really. Taxi, there we are. That would look alright in the scrapyard. That's a good scrapyard one. So what we on next? Let's have a look at this one. This is Corgi Junior's Whiz Wheels, Ford D series, skip truck, missing a skip, hole in the windscreen. Trouble is, these sort of Junior Skies trucks aren't quite the right scale. They're a bit too small. They're smaller than 1/64 scale because they're out of scale. Next, there's another one here. Hang on a second. There's another one. Windscreen's intact on that one. That's in better condition. Yeah. I'm missing its skip, obviously, but I don't know. Those speed wheels aren't very realistic, but they do look quite cool. They're quite chunky, and I think they look quite good. Those wheels actually. Yeah, another one. So that's that. We'll put that with that one as well. Those two together. That's a rough one and a good one. But next to say the Ford Capri, they're completely the wrong scale. So that's demonstrated that point. Let's not talk too much, let's get on with it. We've got the Mercedes school bus. You've seen this before in previous unboxing videos. This turns up quite a lot in job lots. Missing a set of wheels, but yeah. That's a sort of like a van, so that'll look alright in a scrapyard like that, so that's fine. Yep, that's that one. We've got Whiz Wheels tanker. This is a Guy Warrior cab. Speedy wheels. Another one I had when I was little, but you don't need to know that. SO tanker. Yeah. So there's not much to say about that really, is there? That's that one. Again, that's out of scale. Look at that. There's a fuel tanker next to a Capri and it's the same size. Yeah, so out of scale. You can see the point I'm making there. Another out of scale truck, which is another Corgi Whiz Wheels. We've got a Whiz Wheels Scamel, yeah. It's not a bad model of Scamel cab, but it's quite nice that actually, the cab. But again, it's a cement mixer, missing its cement drum. So that's a bit sad. The drum goes missing on these models quite a lot, but yeah. That's what there is to say about that really. It's quite nice, but there it is what it is. We got a Lotus Europa, Whiz Wheels, Corgi Juniors again. I haven't seen this in red, that's probably because it's a repaint. It came in green normally. It's missing a windscreen pillar. Someone's repainted it red and put racing stickers on it. Yeah, well, but that's alright. For a scrapyard, which is why I bought it, perfect. So, yeah. That's that one. Engine detail in the back, yep. So that's that one there, yeah, good suspension. We've got this one here, which is a Mack with bent wheels, Mack R Series Corgi Juniors version. I got the larger version of this, the large Corgi Mack I got in the previous joblot unboxing, but this is the Juniors version. Smashed windscreen. Another one I had as a child, SO Tanker. It came with an SO Tanker trailer, but again, I had lots of cars when I was a child, but they all got destroyed, most of them. Few survivors I've still got, but tucked away somewhere. So that's that one. That one actually is in scale. You see, that truck is in scale with the small scale cars, because it says, does it say Juniors on it? Yeah, it does, but that's actually in scale. So not all the Juniors trucks were out of scale. So that's that one. Let's look at this one next. Right, so here we've got, what on earth is this? It's Corgi Juniors, made in Great Britain, doesn't say what it is. Bent axles, it's a sight dumper I think, missing its little tipping body. There should be a tipping body on the front of that. That's not there anymore. Let's have a look. Yeah. Not much to say about that really, is there? That's a bit crap. That's pretty rubbish. So that's there. Talking of rubbish, here's another Corgi Juniors bus. Made in China. This is a slightly later one. The early version of this had sort of printed cardboard, printed bit inside the windows of people sitting in there, which gave it some interest. You had passengers inside the windows to look at, but this has got no interest at all. Speedy wheels, bent suspension, stickers gone. Yeah, I like London buses, but let's face it, that's not very interesting, is it? I could bore you rigid and tell you what it's meant to be a model of, but I don't think anybody really cares. So it was based on it, I think loosely based on a real London bus of the time, but yeah. What we got here? Let's go for this one next. Corgi Juniors Whiz Wheels Beach Buggy, GP Beach Buggy it says, because it is based on a real beach buggy body shell that was available. Someone's put a permanent pen number on it. The wheels are a bit bent I think, and it's missing its windscreen, but that's alright, it's fine. For where it's going to be on the scrapyard diorama, that'll be okay. Yeah, that's that. Let's put it next to the large scale one. So then we have the large scale, the 1/43 scale and the smaller scale beach buggy side by side for size comparison. Right, let's have a look at this. Corgi Junior Citroen Diane. Yep. I do know what these things are, I just always like to sort of show you the base plate before I show you the actual model, but yeah, it's another one of Corgi's models where they've raised the door lines should be recessed, I would have thought, to be realistic, but they've sort of got the door lines sticking out. If that makes any sense, if you know what I'm trying to say. Doesn't look very good, but Tailgate opens, yeah. That's that one. Yeah, not a bad little model of a real car, so that'll be right for the scrapyard. What is this? These are all Corgi Juniors, missing a wheel and a bent rear axle, so that's not much cop, is it? And it's the wrong scale for the scrapyard, it's too small. It is. It is a site dumper. Not a site dumper, a dump truck. Yeah. So it's Corgi Juniors, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this was a Husky model before. But it's a tipper truck, missing a tipper body. So that's what there is to say about that, really. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, two rather rubbish models that ain't of much interest at all. Speaking of which, we've got another one here that's not very interesting. Another Corgi Juniors. This is a Growlers one. Is it a Growlers one, I think? Yeah, that noise you can hear, I won't do it now. That's the Growlers thing. It's got this little cog thing and a spring to make a noise as you push it along, but it won't work on a polished surface. But it doesn't even tell you what it's a model. Doesn't even say what it's a model of, but it's a don't know what it is actually. It's a digger. I think it's a digger of some sort, missing its digger attachment. So yeah, there's another one that's not very exciting. Where recessed line, sticking out lines for the doors instead of recessed lines. Let's show you what I mean. No, that's got sticking out lines as well. Oh dear, there must be one somewhere. No, I don't know. I know what I'm talking about anyway. We've got another one of these. Got one of these in the previous unboxing. This is the Martin Walter Ford Transit Caravan. And I saw this in the picture when I bid on this job lot, which again it was really dirt cheap. I don't know how much it was, but it was, I think it was about £5 plus postage for this lot. So you've got quite a lot of models from a scrapyard. And unfortunately it's missing the rear door. I was hoping the rear door might be on this one, but it's missing the rear door again. So they always seem to be missing those, but it's still a nice model. I don't mind having two of those. Yeah, have a look quickly. I want to finish this video, it's going on too long. The axles are straight and the glass is undamaged. It's got good glass and the axles are straight, so that's good. Straight axles and the windows are in one piece, that's good news. Right, what on earth is this? I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel now. Corgi Juniors Grand Prix Racer. Bent wheels, yeah. That's not based on a real car, is it? Looks like a go. What on earth is that? They made some weird cars, didn't they? Never seen that before. Very strange. Grand Prix Racer. It's not like any Grand Prix Racer I've ever seen. Sort of, style of. Grand Prix Racer-ish. There's another one that goes with that, I guess. Corgi Juniors Hot Rodder. Oh dearie me. Not Corgi's finest work, is it? But I don't know, maybe some collectors like this kind of stuff, but I was never a fan of these sort of fictional fantasy vehicles. Two seats side by side, steering wheel. That's a bit like that Batmobile, isn't it? There's a Batmobile that was in one of the films with the recessed front wheels. Maybe that's where they got the idea. Anyway, that's that one. That can go with that one. And I think we're nearly there. Good job, because it's gone on again. Because it's basically a load of old rubbish, this is, to be honest. I have been known to throw die-cast models in the bin, and I think there's possibly that site dumper and yeah, looking at those possible candidates for the bin, because really you can't even give them to charity shop. What are you going to do with those? This is a space shuttle, Corgi Juniors, Corgi space shuttle. It's got the boosters on the back, and it's got satellite or something inside it, gold plated. Well, not gold plated, but gold colour plated. Yeah, not bad. It's missing one of its cargo doors, but it's got one door there which should close, I think. Yeah. So we'd had 2 cargo doors, and I think this is a James Bond version, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Drax logo from Moonraker. Yes, that's the Moonraker. It's a James Bond space shuttle. And that's quite an interesting film that was. I didn't think that was the best Bond film ever, to be honest. I like Roger Moore, but that was a bit pushing it, I think, with believable storylines. We've got this one, Whiz Wheels Willie's Jeep. Straight axles. Missing a windscreen. Oh, it's got a driver in it, look. Missing his head. So he's gone under something a bit low. Perhaps he's gone under a barrier or something. A barrier or something like that, I don't know. But the windscreen's gone, and so is his head. So, a headless driver. Yeah. It says Jeep on the back, does it? Yeah, I think so. There we are, that's that one. And another one of these. Missing its tyres. Oh, this is a Corgi Juniors. This is a Husky Guy Warrior truck. This is a Corgi Juniors version. Missing tyres. Yeah, seen this in previous unboxings. As I say, it's based on a Guy Warrior truck, but I don't know if Guy ever made a bonneted version of this. But yeah, it's not the most exciting model, is it? That's fine. Actually, one of these I got in a previous unboxing. I cut the cab off it, and I've cut the bottom off it to use the back end as a skip. Because the body makes, you know, a box to put rubbish in the scrapyard. So that's that one, and we are nearly there. Last one, another Corgi Juniors, Whiz Wheels. Salmon snorkel, fire engine, missing its snorkel bit. So that's that one. ERF truck, bent wheels, nothing else to say. So there we go, that's the little haul from that lot. That's the job lot I got, the little cheapy job lot for about £5, but some stuff for the scrapyard, and yeah, that's what it is, that's what we got. Alright, thanks for watching, cheers, see you in the next video. Not sure what that's going to be yet, it might be something different, but we'll see. Cheers, take care, thanks for watching, bye.